your Bob Jones University Bruins. At this time, we ask that you please stand for a word of prayer followed by our national anthem. Let's pray. Father, thank you so much for the great game of volleyball. Thank you for all the ladies who have come out here to participate. Pray that they would give their very best effort for your honor and for your glory. We would support them in an equally glorifying manner. Pray that you keep everybody safe from injury. Thank you again for bringing us here today. In Jesus' name, amen. And now the starters for Pensacola. Number 6, Grace Liu. Number 8, Holly Rivers. Number 9, Anna Romeo. Number 14, Christy Vincent. Number 15, Amy Butcher. And number 16, Megan Casey. And now let's meet your Bruins. Number 3, Victoria Blaze. Number 5, Kirsten Hoops. Number 9, Timber Cruz. Number 10, Catherine Hoops. Number 14, Faith Blaylock. Number 16, Emily Lewis. And libero number 8, Caitlin Lampro.
Well, it is a great atmosphere here at the Davis Fieldhouse on the campus of Bob Jones University as we get set for another edition of Bruins Volleyball. It is a well-worn rivalry between these two schools as the BJU Bruins welcome the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. It's the 21st time these two teams are meeting, about as familiar with each other as you can get. And this is also their second time meeting this season. The Bruins came away with a sweep down in Florida earlier this year, hoping to replicate the feat here on their home court, but Pensacola always a tough out. And really, anytime you play somebody in conference, want to come away with that victory. Bruins are 3-1 in conference on the year and 14-2 overall. They lost one here at home against Guilford in 4 sets, but since then, bounced back with 3 straight sweeps in a row. Really looking very solid. Pensacola coming off of a heartbreaking 5-set loss, hoping to get back on the right side of things. Coming in at 6-6 on the year, and they are 2-2 in conference. So a win here against BJ would tie them in the conference standings. So in case there wasn't enough motivation already, definitely some more here. Bruins are in the gray uniforms, going from right to left. Pensacola in the royal blue. Big block up front, and that's how things get started. What a start for the Bruins. Emphatic block up front. And that'll send Kirsten Hoops back to serve. Well received. Set up here, going far side, too wide. 2 quick points for the Bruins. And the Bruins have really had an outstanding season. Of course, not that expect anything different if you've followed any of Coach Denny's teams in the past. That's a kill on the outside. Ring one up for the junior Faith Blaylock. Bruins try to keep the run going here. That's set all the way to the net, and it's going to be a violation on Pensacola, illegal attack. Bruins off to the races here early. Lead 4-0. Short serve is going to be a little too short this time. That'll send it over to the Eagles. Hannah Romero, sophomore out of Pensacola, will be on the serve. So here, Blaylock with the power. Couple emphatic plays for her here early in this one. Gives it back to the Bruins as Timber Cruz will go back to serve. Senior out of nearby Greer, just down the road a bit. Good dig by Kirsten Hoops in the back. Set up here, soft touch. Well defended that time. And that one's going to go off and down. Catherine Hoops, the other half of the dynamic twin duo. Well, the Bruins couldn't have scripted a much better start to this one. And 6 of the first 7 points. Blocked up front. And it's going to find the floor on the Bruins side. Pensacola will take back over. Eagles send Allie McGirt, senior out of St. Anne, Illinois, back to serve. And that's an ace. Timber Cruz not able to get the reception on that one she wanted. Target her again, much better pass this time. And it's going to be a double hit on the set. Eagles trying to close the gap here. Just trail by 2. This time goes to Landcrone. Receives it well. Blaylock, or Catherine Hoops rather. It's going to be another kill for her. Plays in up front as Landcrone back to serve. She has been fantastic in the libero role here in her senior year. She leaves some big shoes to fill next year. That one was touched, I believe. So that's going to go down as a kill for Blaylock. And the Bruins were able to win this one in straight sets down in Florida, but every match is different. Set up here, back corner. Missed. Attack error puts the Bruins lead back up at 5. Great serve. And it's going to go down as an ace. And we've got a timeout here for Pensacola early in this one. 10-4, Bruins out to the early advantage. I want to thank Chick-fil-A of Taylor's, our proud partner of your BJU Bruins. Chick-fil-A of Taylor's located just a few miles from BJU on Wade Hampton Boulevard. Be sure to check them out today. Actually stop there on the way over here. Always excellent food, excellent service. Every time. Highly recommend them. Also want to thank Cambria Hotel of Greenville, which is the official hotel of your BJU Bruins. It's located just off Woodruff Road. It's a brand new hotel offering great amenities and a beautiful facility. You can book your next stay at Cambria Hotel of Greenville at choicehotels.com. Well, Bruins off to a great start in this one, hoping to keep the momentum going here after the timeout. Just a reminder, in case you're less familiar with this level of college volleyball, every coach receives 2 timeouts per set, no more, no less. And whether you use them or not, you still have only 2 per set, no carryover of any kind. And each of these sets will be played to 25 points, and you must win by a minimum of 2. Created some pretty exciting sets at times. I remember there was one here, another kill for the Bruins. It went to 30-28. That was quite nerve-wracking. And as I'm sure all of you have noticed by now, a point is scored every rally regardless of who was serving. And it's best 3 sets out of 5. Oh, great effort by Lancro just to keep that one alive. Fantastic effort. See if they're rewarded with the point. Set up here. That was a good touch. Well defended, though. It's going to be a free ball. Good dig. Surprisingly good contact on that one for what they had to work with. Tipped over. Blaylock was all over it. Here's Hoops. That's going to come all the way back across. Tapped over! And the longest rally of the night so far goes to the Bruins. And the lead continues to grow. Lancrone on a nice run of serve here. Try to keep it going. Had some serious pace on it. Lancrone on the dig as well. Set up here, a lot of power. That is in. Interesting. One side judge ruled it in. The other one ruled it out, which would imply that it would the width was good, but the depth was not. Interesting. The official initially indicated that it was a Bruins point, and he's still indicating that it's Bruins point, I think. But the far judge here definitely indicated that it was out in their judgment. So the official overruled the side judge and said it was in fact in on the depth. Interesting. I don't see that very often. Now he's conferring with one of the side judges. Or line judges, excuse me. The referee is certainly allowed to overrule a line judge at any given point. I just don't see it happen very often. But he's indicated, I think, 3 different times that it's a Bruins point. Even though Pensacola is lined up as if it was their serve. Looks like the Bruins will be awarded that point and will continue to serve with Lancrone. So a little bit of confusion, a little bit of abnormality, but it all adds up to another Bruins point who could go up by double digits if this point is in their favor. Pensacola has already used 1 timeout, only has 1 remaining. Took the timeout when it was 10-4. Bruins have rattled off 3 more points since then. And that's an attack error. And the lead is, in fact, double digits. Great serve. Almost an ace. Ends up being a free ball instead. Set up here, trying to find that middle gap, and I believe we have a net violation. It's going to go against Haley Butcher, setter for PCC. And what a run of serves Landcrone has had. She's mixed it up with power and then some of the shorter variety as well. She's avoided the errors and made it difficult. That's a well-placed strike there by Lissy Metzger, freshman out of Bucks County, Pennsylvania. Does stop the Bruins' run, but steep hill to climb here for the Eagles. 15-5. Bruins in control in set number 1. Serving is Helen Payton, freshman out of Fort Walton Beach, Florida. Glaze taps this one over. Diving effort. Keeps it alive there by Payton. Tack does crawl over the tape. Set across here for Hoops, and that's going to go almost into the stands. Valiant effort to get it back over, but it went wide of the antenna. Play lock after a good rotation will step out. Eden Swihart in and will serve. Good serve from Swihart. And it's going to go down as an ace. Pass didn't get nearly close enough to Payton for her to really do anything with. And here's the second and final timeout of this first set for Pensacola. They have been outscored 7-1 since the last timeout. Now trail by 12, 17-5. Well, with nationwide capabilities, Ronald Blue Trust provides wealth management strategies and trust services based on biblical principles to help clients make wise financial decisions, live generously, and leave a lasting legacy. You can find out more at ronblue.com/Greenville. Also want to thank FCI Agency. FCI Agency is an insurance broker that provides auto, home, life, and business insurance. You have enough choices to make, so make one that always gets you the best rate. Check them out online at fcisc.com. Well, the Bruins couldn't ask for a much better start in this one. Absolutely cruising here. 17-5 in set number 1. Trying to go for their, what would be their 4th win in a row and 15th on the season. Here we go. Swihart continuing to serve for the Bruins. And that's going to be another free ball. Good chance here for the Bruins. Set up. Glaze! And it is so good to see her back at full health. Had a lengthy recovery from her injury, but man, she looks good. We'll find a much better hit ball than the one she just did right there. Swihart hit one that was definitely going to be out, but fortunately did not end up mattering because she was practically behind the line and still took that one about chest level. Does not end up hurting, however, and Bruins run continues. That's another ace. And I don't think that one was blocked. They're going to say it was, though. Look at that. Might have just hit the tape. Hoops, soft touch, and that one's going to be a kill. Catherine Hoops, nice job finding the soft spot in the zone. And I don't know if the Bruins have even made one full rotation. And they're already closing in on this first set. Down the outside. Hoops there for the dig. Setter's dump. And Kirsten Hoops will tally a kill by her name. Short serve. Pretty good pass, though. Attack blocked up front. Catherine Hoops and Victoria Glaze both there. Not sure which one got her hands on it, but either way, it's a Bruins point. And they're just 2 away from taking this first set in utterly dominant fashion. That one in on the corner. Great kill there. And Pensacola will make a sub here as Grace Liu checks in for Kinney. And will serve. Liu, the junior out of Houston. Good pass. Catherine Hoops. Good dig in the back. That's the libero Lathers. And then attack well off the mark. And the Bruins have a whole lot of set points to work with. Catherine Hoops will try to tie a bow on this one. And will do so on the first opportunity. Ace wraps it up 25-6 here in set number 1. Set number 2 coming up in just a couple minutes. Just about ready to start the second set here. Want to remind all of you Bruins fans to check out the Bruins website for all the latest information on your BJU Bruins. You can see results of the game, feature stories on players and coaches, interviews, lots of great stuff, recaps, game previews, and of course any scheduling changes that may happen. All there for you at bjubruins.com. Well, the teams have swapped sides. Bruins now on the left, Eagles on the right. And Whole lot went right for the Bruins in set number 1, cruising to a 25-6 victory. Still 2 sets to go to clinch this one, but certainly an encouraging start, and that one hit way long on the serve, and Bruins will have Timber Cruz serving away. One thing the Bruins did a very good job of in the first set that has plagued them at times is limiting service errors. That has at times come up to really bite them, but not in that first set. Haley Butcher with the kill. Gets Pensacola on the board early in this one. Lou serving. It's a good serve. Big windup and follow as Catherine Hoops in with the kill. Bruins trying to make it 4 sweeps in a row since dropping that 4-setter against Guilford here in a match that really they look like they were capable of winning for significant stretches, and then stretches where they just were not clicking. But since then, they have righted the ship. That one out of bounds on the attack. Bruins off to slower start here in this second set. These teams met earlier this year. That was on September 8th, so exactly 3 weeks ago. And in that one, ended up being 25-13, 25-15, 25-15. So almost identical scores across the board. And I apologize, I misspoke earlier. I said that was down in Pensacola. It was actually hosted by Toccoa Falls. So my apologies on that. But that is when they met earlier this year. That was just the 6th match of the year for BJU, as they are now on number 17. Quite a bit has happened since then. Set up here for Glaze, powered it through the block. Setters dump, and they're going to say that was an illegal attack. And Landcrone would like an explanation. We've seen that play a bunch of times from the Bruins all year. I mean, that's a very common play. Unfortunately, I'm not able to hear what the conversation was, so didn't get the explanation either. But at any rate, it is an Eagles point. That one's blocked. Back over, jousted the net. A lot more life from the Eagles here in this second set. They're out to a 5-4 lead. Already almost equaled their entire point total from set number 1. That one's powered through the block by Glaze. Another kill. Serve. Here's the setup, and this is going to be a free ball for the Bruins. Set up here. Soft touch for Glaze. Good effort. And miss hit there by Romero. That one powered through, and it's going to find its way into the Eagles bench. Bruins trying to pull away a little bit here in the early going. Definitely stronger showing from Pensacola here in set number 2 than in set number 1. This is set all the way into the net. It's going to be very difficult for anybody to work with, and Bruins get another point. Catherine will continue to serve. Soft touch, a little bit too soft, and that was not blocked. That just caught the net, so that's going to be a 4-hit violation on the Bruins. And that'll send Romero back to serve. Set up here. It's Cruz who gets the kill on the outside. Nelson Glaze back to serve. Still wearing that brace, but it is protective opposed to rehabilitative. Down the line and deep, untouched. Another good serve. Up here, blocked initially. And I think that was Cruz who got it. Also in the mix there was Emily Lewis in the double block. And we're going to have an illegal shift on Pensacola. Move too soon. It's one of those calls that you don't see super often, but it's something that the second official is specifically watching for. More good serves from the Bruins. That one makes its way over, but out of bounds. That had a ton of spin on it as it crawled its way over the tape, but couldn't stay in bounds. Ace! You knew it was just a matter of time. Glaze has been scorching them back there. And what was a 5-5 set has turned into 14-6 in what seems like the blink of an eye. That was almost another ace. Good reception. That's an attack error. Attack from the back. Bruins set it up. Going to end up being a free ball. A little bit of miscommunication there. Good dig by Swihart. And that one going cross court was Cruz. Didn't have a lot to work with, but pushed it a bit too far. Eagles stop the bleeding, make it 15-7. They have dug themselves a big hole. And theoretically, you have as much time as you want since it's untimed game, but they've certainly cut down their margin for error. Bruins get it right back. There'll be Kirsten Hoops on the serve. Kirsten and Catherine, both sophomores out of Little Rock, Arkansas. Just imagining how good they're going to be as seniors is an awful lot of fun because they're already really, really good now. Helen Payton on the serve here. That is long. Nice job by Landcrone. As you can see, she wanted to hit that one. Pulled back at the last second. Smart choice there. And gets rewarded with the service error. And Cruz will serve for the Bruins, trying to stretch this lead to double digits. Blocked up front. That was all Emily Lewis, the junior from Virginia. Statement block there. Does indeed push the lead to double digits. And kept alive, and they got it over. What a play. Diving dig by Cruz on the backside. Oh, whether they win the point or not, that was a fantastic effort, and they do win it. Attack error by Kinney. And the Bruins are rewarded for that excellent save off the net. And what was a close set to start is now looking very similar to set number one. And Coach Oman calls her first time out of the second set. Bruins leading 19-8. Bruins volleyball season, as mentioned previously, has been going very, very well overall. Going to be on the road for a couple matches tomorrow as they'll be taking on Tennessee Wesleyan and Truett McConnell down in Cleveland, Georgia. It's at 3 and 5, respectively. And have a couple home matches here next week, as on Tuesday they'll be hosting Johnson & Wales University, 7 p.m. We'll have that one for you here live as it happens. I also encourage you to come out if you can. And then on Thursday, we'll be hosting the Owls of Warren Wilson, again at 7 p.m. So a couple home matches to look forward to next week. Bruins hope to keep that win streak alive. But first things first, have to take care of business here tonight. Certainly looking good so far. Took the first set 25-6 and lead this one 19-8. And this is a set that was, I believe, 5-5. That one well deep and untouched. Bruins already at the 20-point mark. Good serve from Cruz. And that one's caught a piece of the block. Set up here on the outside. Soft touch into the middle. Well defended. Attack from the back. No problem for Cruz on the dig. That one blocked up front. Off of the Blaylock attempts. Eagles will substitute, and Lou goes back to serve. Attack almost found the floor there, tapped over. Landcrum keeps it alive. That one, 4 hits, was not blocked. Back-to-back points from the Eagles does get them up into double digits, but they still trail 20-10. Good serve. Set up here on the outside, cross court, dug successfully. Set up here. Looked like it was going to be a kill. Great save. Free ball instead. Soft touch. Again, well defended. And Pensacola tried to return the favor, but the attack drifted wide. And the Bruins take back over. Landcrone back to serve. She had an enormous run of serves in set number one. Pensacola would love for it to be one and done here, and it will be. Thanks to Megan Kinsey, freshman out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. And that's an ace. Cora Lathers, senior out of Wisconsin. Better reception this time, and Glaze can't get enough of it. Eagles on a little run here late in the second set, and that'll prompt the Bruins to use their first timeout. They were up 20-8 and have dropped 5 of the last 6 points. Coach Denny wants to talk things over before this gets any closer. Each team has used one timeout and has one remaining. They talked about what the Bruins have coming up on their schedule for Pensacola. After this match, they will be taking on a tri-match of their own in Rock Hill, South Carolina tomorrow, facing off against Clinton College and Johnson and Wales. And then next Friday, they'll be back home to take on Millennia Atlantic University back in Pensacola. They have almost a week off after tomorrow. Hard to believe that just over a month from now is the regional tournament, November 2nd. We're right on the verge of October. Coming up quick. Hard to believe we're already getting there, as it doesn't feel like it's that deep into the season, but it is. Good setup here, and Blaze, that one gets returned all the way back and out of bounds. So the Bruins respond well out of the timeout. Get within 3 points of taking set number 2 and firmly being in control of this match. Swihart on the serve. Save here for Catherine Hoops. That's going to be a kill. Bruins just need 2. Scoreline of this one, though, looking much more like when these two teams met last in that first set. That looked like a double hit on the set, but not going to matter. Bruins win the point anyway, and it is set point, 24-13. Strong serve. Passed well, though. Blocked up front, and that'll do it. Blaze and Kirsten Hoops are both there. So, margin of victory not quite as impressive as set number 1, but still double digits. Bruins take set number 2, 25-13. In 3 minutes, we'll have the third and possibly final set of this match. Well, a lot of the fans here on their feet and pumped after the Bruins took the first two sets, 25-6 and 25-13. Bruins trying to make it a sweep. If so, it would be their fourth sweep in a row, moving them to 15-2 on the year, and importantly, 4-1 in the conference. Here we go, third set underway, and Bruins will get the first one. Emily Lewis there in the middle. And I'm just going to apologize right now because with everybody standing up, it is, even with me standing up, it is very difficult to see large sections of the court. So I will do my best. Tapped over, that's another block initially. Set across here, and that was a tough job for Blaylock. Did get it over. Blocked up front, diving effort, not going to be enough. Good effort by Cruz, though. Romero will serve. Eagles got off to a pretty good start in the last set. Had it tied up at 5 apiece, but then the Bruins were in cruise control for most of the set before a late run by the Eagles made it a little closer. But Bruins still ended up winning pretty comfortably. Set up here for Blaylock. That's a kill. Cruz back to serve for the Bruins. And that one's going to be an Eagles point. Chance here for the Bruins. Set up. Yeah, it's going to be blocked out of bounds. Give Blaylock another kill. Lancrum will serve. Bruins leading 4-3 here. Oh, Lancrone somehow got to that one despite colliding with a teammate. And kept alive. Not going to get it over. Great effort there, but just kind of falling off the back foot. Couldn't get enough on it. I'll send Lou back to serve. All tied at 4-4. Looking pretty similar to what we saw in set number 2. Bruins used a big run in the relatively early part of that set to make it pretty comfortable. Free ball for the Bruins. Blaylock has it blocked. Another point for the Eagles. BCC trying to avoid another sweep at the hands of the Bruins. Lost in consecutive sets to them earlier this year. 3 weeks to go. 3 weeks ago today, in fact. That one blocked, and it's going to be Bruins point. Actually, it was not blocked. That just hit the top of the net. Serving here for the Bruins is Swihart. And that was a great serve. Almost an ace. And it will be. Actually, came pretty close to hitting the basketball goal that's pulled up off the floor right now. By the way, in case you're curious, if it hits off the bottom of the scoreboard, that is considered a legal hit. You can play it off of that. I think I've seen it happen once or twice. It's obviously very unusual. It's rare for anything to get that kind of height no matter where it is on the court. What a save. Phenomenal effort. Chance here for Glaze, and she gets the kill. That gets the fans here pumped. Crowd excited about this one as the Bruins now lead 8-5. Another great serve. That went into the net. Attack error by Anna Stevens. Keep the run going for the Bruins. Again, very, very reminiscent of what we saw as that one comes all the way back across. Too easy for Glaze. Something very reminiscent to what we saw in set number 2. It was tied 5-5. Bruins went on a big run. Here in set number 3, it was tied 5-5, and the Bruins have rattled off 5 points in a row. Might not be done yet. Short serve. Almost an ace. Blocked up front. Chance here for the Bruins. Set up for Catherine Hoops. Gets it blocked. Another chance. Catherine Hoops again. This time it's going to be a kill. Make it 6 points in a row for the Bruins. Defensive substitution here as Hope Brooks is going to check in for Grace Liu on the back line for the Eagles. Another good serve from Swihart. Back row attack. No problem for Landcrone on the dig. Center's dump. This time it's legal, and it's good. Great job by Kirsten Hoops. And the run continues, just eerily similar to set number 2. Another great serve from Swihart, and it's an ace. Eden Swihart making her mark on this one. And we've got a timeout, Pensacola, as the Bruins have turned a 5-5 tie into a 13-5 lead. And they'll continue to serve after the timeout. Again, a reminder that the Bruins will be right back here on their home floor next Tuesday and Thursday, 7 o'clock start for both of those matches. We'd love for you to come out and watch them in person if you can here at the Fieldhouse. But if not, we will have them live streamed for you as they happen. Bruins have notched up the intensity once again and are certainly looking poised to complete the sweep, but still some work to do. One of the beauties of volleyball is that until the team officially gets to 25, there is still time for a comeback. To be down double digits and come back to win. It's incredibly uncommon, but I've seen it happen. Sometimes something just clicks. You make a key substitution. There's an injury. A lot of things can happen, but we've seen some pretty drastic reversals here in the Fieldhouse over the years, and of course Bruins hoping that no drastic reversals occur today. They would be perfectly content with cruising to another victory here. They do have their run stopped, but damage is done. Already a 7-point lead for the Bruins here in set number 3. Set up here for Glaze. That's a kill. Victoria Glaze once again. Yeah, earlier this season, she tied a career high in kills of 22 in a match. It was a lot of fun to watch. Set across here for Cruz, down the line and in. Timber Cruz. And the Bruins on the verge of being up by double digits for the 3rd consecutive set. Another good serve. Attack goes off the net, but does make it over. Here's Cruz, another kill. Another beauty down the line in the corner. Timber Cruz makes it a 10-point lead. And Brooks swapped back out for Lou. Catherine Hoops will continue to serve. One blocked up front. Or no, excuse me, that is a Eagles point, my apologies. Ooh, checking into the game for the first time is Ann Lloyd, sophomore out of Moore, South Carolina. Victoria Glaze drops the hammer for the kill. Lead back up in double digits. She'll go back to serve. Bruins leading 17-7. Closing in on their 4th straight victory and 4th straight sweep. Move to 4-1 in conference play if they're able to do it. Meanwhile, dropping the Eagles to 2-3. Eagles would fall to 6-7 on the season overall, while the Bruins would improve to 15-2, 4-1 here on the home court. Serving is Haley Butcher, senior out of Valparaiso, Indiana. Eagles trying to make something happen here, but running out of time to do so. And that one's blocked out of bounds. Eagles do get consecutive points, on the verge of being in double digits. Still trail by 8, however. Bruins get that one back. Good serve. And into the middle. Good setup here for the Bruins. Cross court. Dug successfully. Tapped over. Another good dig. This time by Lloyd. Cross court, and that's a kill. Short serve. Received successfully and not able to get it over on the second hit. Tried for the setter's dump there and didn't get it. And that one comes short. Rare service there. The Bruins have done a really excellent job avoiding those thus far in this one. Still lead 20-10. Bruins in cruise control, and they'll turn it over to Timber Cruz. That one tickles the tape, but does drop over. That's too long out the back. And the Bruins just 3 points away from the win. For the most part, made it look easy. Eagles have had some nice runs here and there, but the Bruins consistently with an answer. That one looks long, and it just is. Service error here. Substitution now is actually don't have an 11 on my roster, so not sure. And that one's cross-court kill for Catherine Hoops. Bruins just 2 points away. Make it 1. Stevens doesn't get it over, and it's match point Bruins, 24-11. Here in set number 3. Quick substitution is be Jamie Robinson, the freshman of Simpsonville. Landcrone will serve for the match. Popped up. Back row attack. Good diving effort on the dig. Here's Glaze. Or the block, off the block, kept alive. Free ball here. And Hoops finishes it off. That'll do it. Bruins with the victory, 25-6, 25-13, 25-11. That'll wrap it up for our broadcast here tonight. Once again, thank you for watching. I'm Nate Warwick saying good night, God bless, and go Bruins.